Hello, everyone. I just read 2 more chapters of my book, still loving it. It's called The Men We Need, and it's a really great book. And I think it's more or less not something that just men should read, even though it's intended for men, young men, and all that. It's really something we should all read and take the lessons from. We're still in the Garden of Eden section in the beginning because it's the first couple chapters, and he talks about Adam and Eve again. And so we know that Adam is the protector of the garden, and Eve is the one that ate the apple from the tree, the forbidden fruit, after the serpent tempted her and told her to do it. But like me, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always thought Adam was like away doing stuff and protecting the garden, like far away, wasn't right with her. But if you read it, he was with her the entire time. He was right there, and he necessarily didn't grab the fruit, but when she gave him the fruit, he ate the fruit. And so he's just there. He's not really defending. He was, if he was going off of his orders, he would have stopped her from talking to the snake, sent the snake away, because in a sense, she's talking to the enemy by talking to the snake. But he didn't. He's being passive. And then he gave an example of like a person being passive in life and then dying. And what it was talking about is necessarily if you're being passive and you live a life like those 40-year-old dudes, no offense to them, but that like live with their parents and they don't really do anything, but they're not harming anybody. Just because you're not harming other people doesn't mean you're fine and you're living fine. God has an intention for all of his children, for me, for you, for everyone. And basically, if you don't become what he's intended for you, you technically are negatively affecting other people, because it could be the person you're intended to become could help others, but if you don't become that, you're not going to help those other people, and then those other people won't get the help that was intended for them. So you're not physically hurting somebody, but you could be at the same time. Like, let's say you were like 50 years old living at home, or like or whatever you're in jail or something, and you were intended to be like a firefighter or something like that, and because you weren't being the best version of yourself, whether that be drinking or stuff like that, not that to those people, again, if you do that, it's not a judgment on you. I love you all. You're all great people. You're my brothers and sisters in Christ. I love all of you. But what I'm saying is you're not becoming the person he intended you to be. Or if you were the firefighter, you could have saved somebody from a burning building or something like that. That's maybe more of a specific example, but there's probably other versions of the example. And all I'm saying is that don't be passive in your faith and passive in your life. Work to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Because if you are being passive, are you really living your life